Hi, I'm Mark D'Amato.
And I'm back from hell.
Why were you in hell?
Because I was gathering up more torture for all of us. It's been torture these past couple of weeks not being able to do this show, so it's good to be back from...
And we're going to bring up and welcome to Mindbreakers.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that part, didn't you?
Yeah. And we're going to bring our wheel in 3, 2, 1, bam. And you're going to give it a spin.
It's going to spin like the saw that goes through to your brain.
House.
What is this?
Oh, this is good.
Are we going to watch a doctor pop a bunch of fucking prescription pills?
No.
To cope with his severe assholeness? His resting dickhead face? House empty shows up.
A troubled writer moves into a haunted house after inheriting it from his aunt.
Oh, of course.
You said last time you wanted something better than Pathfinder.
Yeah, true.
I think this is going to be better than Pathfinder.
Hopefully. It's starting to sound like The fucking Shining.
Oh, it's nowhere near that serious.
Oh, it isn't? Oh, good. We're in for an entertaining time.
Let's watch this.
Yay!
This is a house where no one should live.
Woman lived here before you was nuts. Wouldn't be surprised if someone just got fed up and offed her.
She was my aunt.
Heart of gold, though.
Roger Cobb has come here alone.
Daddy?
But no one is ever alone in the house.
This house knows everything about you. Leave while you can.
No!
It has been waiting for him.
Hi.
Sandy.
Now, it wants you. Horror has found a new home. House. Enter at your own risk.
This is the house built on sin.
This is the house nobody lives in. This is the house built on acid trips, I guess?
Yeah, this is a weird-ass movie, but it was fun. I like
built
it.
on hallucinations and nonsense?
And Nom, apparently. What the fuck?
Oh, lots of nom. It was
What the hell does
Vietnam.
anything have to do with Vietnam?
Everything has to do with his Vietnam trips.
Yeah.
Everything. God damn it. It starts out kind of spooky, and then it just...
We start out with shots of a house, and then an old lady hangs herself.
oh, yeah. No, her nephew goes in.
No, just some guy delivering groceries.
Yeah. And he ends up finding an old lady hanging herself. Well, like, who has hung herself. Did the hanging of herself in a room.
Yep.
And, yeah, they end up having the funeral.
And then turns out he inherits the house.
Yep. Well, the nephew inherits the house.
Yeah.
And,
No, the random kid who just delivers groceries gets the whole fucking house.
Oh, he does?
No.
Oh. Of course.
He just gets all the money.
Yeah. Because he took it all from the old lady.
So he's at the funeral.
Yeah.
And then we see him writing. He's apparently an author. His name is Robert Cobb.
Yeah. And he was in Vietnam.
Well, he's the author of a horror novel called Blood Dance.
Yeah, and he used to be in Vietnam.
And he's doing an autograph signing. And it's like, but my next book's going to be about my time in Vietnam. And people are like, not really interested in that because they're fucking assholes.
Of course. So, yeah, he ends up signing a bunch of books, and then he goes to the house. And
well, it turns out he gets, and they're with this mustache guy who looks a bit like can't remember the name off the top of my head. Monty Python guy who isn't Eric Idle. John Cleese.
Yeah.
Looks a bit like John Cleese, but he's nowhere near as good. He's kind of a bad actor, this guy.
He looks a bit like John Goodman, I feel.
No, not that guy. The mustache.
Oh, the other one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He does look like John Cleese.
Then he does some flashbacks about his time in Vietnam when he's being given a tour of the house.
We go back here multiple times.
Yes. We're in the garage, and he gets accidentally shot in the head. Well, he's almost shot in the head by the guy for just firing off a harpoon. He's like, oops.
Yep. That was fucking great.
It doesn't even apologize.
You know
what? I don't think I'll sell the house. Won't you reconsider? Well, I would, except then you almost shot me in the head with a goddamn harpoon, so get the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, and he loses his son. He
had lost his son, and he's divorced from some kind of sitcom actress.
Yeah. So he's looking around for his son, Jimmy. And he's screaming, like, Jimmy! Like he's shot, like he's fucking Ethan Mars.
Yeah.
Sean! Jason! But this isn't Crystal Lake.
You should be.
But it's not, though.
But why not?
Because he doesn't... Well, actually, he did get lost in the water, apparently.
Yeah.
So
He lost his son in the water, and he's sad about that. So
he's sad about that.
He moves into the house.
He doesn't act very sad about it.
So he moves into the house.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has a neighbor who looks like John Goodman, who you said.
Mm-hmm.
He meets his neighbors. His neighbor's pretty badass. Well, not badass, but he's pretty cool. I like him. He's pretty chill.
He's kind of a weirdo. At first he's like, oh, that old lady that was living over there? Yeah, she's fucking bad shit. She's crazy.
She was my aunt. Psycho. She is heart of gold, lovely woman.
Heart of gold, amazing.
I found that kind of funny.
Yeah, but still, like, fucking... He is kind of weird, though. He's, like, always wanting to hang out with him and stuff. And
for some fucking reason.
Yeah. And, Roger's like, nah, I'm not gonna hang out with you.
I don't need friends.
I want my seclusion. I want my solitude. Oh, yeah, the old lady thought the house stole his son, by the way.
Yes.
And she was like, yep, the house did it. And that's why everybody thought she was crazy.
So, there's a swordfish on the wall, and then a big mouth Billy Bass comes to life and starts screaming.
That's later.
No, this is right now.
Well, no, we have, like, flashes to Vietnam.
Yeah, it's him, a guy called Ben.
Yeah, and Ben has a heavy machine gun.
And he saves them all from a grenade going off.
Yeah. They all get attacked by the Viet Cong. And,
okay, can you just sum up the whole thing that happened in Vietnam?
Yeah,
right now, so we don't have to keep cutting.
Yeah, Ben goes down, and
Ben goes down. It's like the whole rest of the they're taking point in scouting.
Yeah,
and Ben gets shot. And it's like I'm dying. Please, just finish me.
Roger, finish me off.
Do it. And then
we're our exterminators.
Well, then you shouldn't have any problem exterminating Ben.
I can't do it.
Basically. So
he captured Ben to get captured by the Viet Cong.
So, and that will become important later.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the music's really bad, by the way. It's like worse than...
Except the licensed music they use.
Yeah. But aside from that, like all of the fucking mood music, it's like... It's worse than like most soap operas at the time.
Mm.
Like Passions had better music for their mood. But
well, they can't all be DuckTales, Gio.
That's true. Oh yeah, also he's like checking in the closet every now and again because he keeps hearing noises from there.
But though it's with the fish.
Mm-hmm.
After the fish does its fishy thing.
Well, no. First he gets attacked by the many-faced.
No, does that happen first or after?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, well, okay. There's this many-faced pumpkin head-looking skull monster.
Yeah.
Who attacks him?
And
it looks good.
Yeah, he ends up... it's got claws and shit. It looks fucking creepy.
It's a really good-looking special effect, I'll give it that.
Yeah. And, it attacks him after it comes out the closet, and then he ends up setting up a whole bunch of fucking cameras, dressing in his service uniform to try to get, evidence of the thing. And he keeps, opening the door with, a string, and but it never comes out.
Yeah, I think it's because he's wearing it for protection because that thing had claws and was fucking...
Oh yeah, of course, but still, he's trying to lure it out, but the thing never comes out
because it knows.
Yeah, the first time he tries this, he, like, opens the door with the string, runs the fuck out of the house.
Does a bunch of
does like a jump down the fucking stairs, combat slides out of the fucking house, like.
And then his neighbor sees it, like.
Yeah, Harold's just, like, standing out there, like, hey.
Still wants to be his friend.
Yep.
What were you doing? Writing.
I'll leave you to your your solitude then. Oh yeah, before that, before he lets him go, he's like, solitude is always better with someone else around.
Yes. I'm going to Mordor alone. Of course you are, and I'm coming with you.
Fucking shit. So, yeah. Harold is a weird one.
Yes, we like him though.
We get another flashback to Vietnam. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, the only thing about it that cracked me up is like they're like crawling through. Like the entire flashback is them just like walking through Vietnam, listening to all of the sounds of the jungle.
Yes.
It sounds like one of those like sleep tapes, like those jungle sleep tapes.
Yes.
And they kept on hearing like monkeys and stuff from like random directions, and they like the whole flashback is literally just them spinning around, being like, "What was that? What was that? What does that sound over there?" It's like, seriously, guys? That's all this fucking is? And then the swordfish comes to life.
Yep, and he goes to get a shotgun to kill a swordfish, and
then all the tools... The swordfish is going, give me that filet fish! Give me that fish! Give me back that filet fish! Give me that fish!
So he goes to the garage to get the shotgun, then all the fucking
tools come alive
and try to kill him.
And that's when he ends up bringing the shotgun to the fish and blowing it the fuck out.
Yep.
And it makes it sound like as it dies.
He sees his son in the bathroom.
Yep.
But it's a hallucination. Mm-hmm. Some other hallucinations happen, and then he calls his wife to tell her.
No, he goes downstairs, and his wife ex-wife is at the door.
Yeah.
But
she turns into a goblin monster
in his hand, and
yeah,
she does like a whole bunch of stuff.
Then she turns into a weird fat zombie goblin.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird fat goblin zombie things,
and
zombie demon things.
He shoots her, but Harold sees.
He shoots her out the door.
Yes. And then he hides her in the under the stairs closet.
No, technically Harold just sees him
with a gun
shooting,
and so he calls in a suicide attempt.
Yeah. Cops show up, and they're obviously asking questions.
Like, I was cleaning the gun,
and it accidentally went off.
You're cleaning a loaded gun. I didn't know it was loaded.
Really, you didn't check the fucking barrel?
I'm very strung out and stressed.
Oh yeah.
My son disappeared, and
oh yeah, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, you must be that author, yeah."
Yeah.
And it's like, "Well, can you do me a huge favor?"
Oh
and
sure, I'll have an autograph.
Oh yeah, sure. It's like, "Oh, autograph? No, we need to use your bathroom."
Oh, okay, that works too.
It's like he's all ready, he pulls out like 6 pens at the same time.
Can striking superheroes turn to Viking superheroes?
That they do.
So
that was fucking...
he's being all weird, trying to keep them from finding the dead woman in his under closet.
But she's nowhere to be found.
So it goes to the coffee thing, then they get out, goes off without a hitch.
Yep.
And then the zombie chick isn't dead, takes a shotgun, tries to shoot him, turns out it, click, bullets, think of fucking stupid Hans. So he tricks her into a room that he had locked the tools in. Then the tools kill her, including being decapitated with garden shears, because of course.
Yeah. And then he ends up like taking her body and like putting it in a bag.
Yeah.
And like bring her outside to bury her.
Yes.
But like her hand, like she's still sort of alive, so like her hand keeps like coming out of the bag.
Yeah.
But he brings her outside in the backyard. Mm-hmm. And then we meet
after
Tanya.
He cuts her into Tanya, and he's trying.
Well, like he doesn't cut her into pieces entirely.
And
yet.
she's swimming in his pool, and she's being all sexy, talking to him with innuendos.
Yeah, she's like totally coming on.
I know when a man wants to work and when a man wants to play.
And the whole time he's like stepping on the hand on
to-
the bag to like keep it in and like being all slick about it. And she doesn't notice at all. Of
No,
course.
I don't think they're really there.
No,
I
of
think it's
course
all in his
not.
head.
Still though, like he's fucking bringing the bag out and everything, and he's like digging.
Then he
holes
cuts
and
it
shit.
into pieces and buries it in lots of different holes.
Oh yeah, the whole reason he went out is to bury her.
But then he cuts her into even more pieces so he can bury her more easily.
Yep.
Then
The second he's done, basically like digging her up and like not like burying her, the dog obviously finds a fucking hand. It takes the hand
and
runs away with it. And it's like,
and then Tanya knocks on his door, and the playing was you have to look after her kid now. Okay, why?
So the dog drops the hand and everything. The whole time the dog was running around with the hand, I was just thinking of the Deadpool game where he's like trying to get his fucking arms back.
Lick my balls.
Come here, doggy. Oh, lick my balls.
Please never remind me of that game.
Come lick my balls.
Not a game I'll replay.
Of course you won't.
There are many games that we've done on this channel that I might replay.
Yes.
X-Men Origins
That's not
Wolverine,
one of them.
for one. Escape from Butcher Bay. Ocarina of Time, definitely.
Yes. So the kid, fucking
you
Tanya
leave
comes
the
by
board.
and she's like, "So, you ready to play?" And then it shows like, it just like zooms down and it's like she's got a little kid with her.
Play with him. It's like, no! Oh, please, no, not that!
He loves to play.
It's like, oh, you mean babysitting? Oh, phew, okay. I thought you meant something else.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, playing with the kid in a different...
Yeah, I know, that was gross.
Yeah.
You're gross.
Yeah, I know, gross.
So,
But it's an 80s horror comedy.
yeah. So she leaves him a whole bunch of shit for the kid
Yeah.
and kisses him
The kid
goodbye
just runs the hell off into the house and...
with a fucking hand on
Yeah,
his
the
back
zombie
also.
hand attacks. It gets on his back.
Before his mom even, like, leaves.
Yep.
He's already off fucking running around with the zombie's hand on his back.
So, hijinks ensues, and that's all we'll say about the kid.
Well, no, before that even, like, he's sitting down watching TV, and it's, like, some weird, like, shitty, like, TV movie.
Yeah, I think it's something his wife is in, actually.
It's fucking weird. Well, the guy in the movie...
So
I
know I've been a prostitute all my life.
I've been a male prostitute my whole life. Me and Merrick were like, your whole life!
When you were born a what?
I was born a male prostitute.
Brownies, brownie mix and clown porn, I tell you.
That fucking made that movie. Like, that was worth watching that movie for.
And the monster effects. Then the little kid gets kidnapped by
Goblins
two monster goblin children, and they try to pull him up the chimney.
He gets grabbed by the ghoulies. And,
grabbed by the ghoulies.
And, he gets, he basically...
That's not
He
the
trapped
best way,
trapped the weird, like, many-faced one in the closet, right?
Yeah.
And then,
he calls Harold for help to catch him.
Yeah, he tells him,
like,
I'll bring some beers and we'll watch some TV.
Like,
He ends
there's
up
a
coming
raccoon.
by, he's like,
There's a raccoon. Yeah, a raccoon the size of Cujo. Raccoon the size of a St. Bernard. Cujo the raccoon. So it's in the closet. It comes up into the roof. We're going to go... Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to... At 12 exactly, I'm going to open the door. You're going to shoot it with the harpoon gun.
Gives him the harpoon gun.
Harold, best neighbor ever. No questions. Just, okay.
Cool.
I'm desperate for friends, apparently.
The second it hits 12 o'clock, I'm going to open this door, and you're going to shoot it, like, as soon as you see it.
With the harpoon.
Yep.
Okay.
And even if it starts running, I want you to hold that harpoon rope. It's like, I don't want to go nowhere. He's
This
like,
is
yeah,
the
sure,
best
no problem.
kind of friend anyone could ever hope for. I need you to help me kill a raccoon with a harpoon gun. Okay.
So he takes,
They catch the...
They open the door, the fucking monster jumps out, starts attacking fucking Roger. Roger's like, shoot it! Shoot it!
And then
shoot it!
But as soon as there's an opening, Harold does. Because he doesn't want to shoot the guy with the harpoon.
Still though, he's fucking shitting his pants over there.
Well, wouldn't you?
It's like, the second the door would have opened, I would have shot at it. I wouldn't have hesitated. I would have done
shoot him
as the
again.
guy said.
Shoot him again, Harold! How?
Yeah, there's the one shot in the fucking harpoon gun. Shoot it again.
He gets dragged into... Well, apparently it's the...
Harold ends up
doorway to
letting go of
Nom.
the gun because, the monster just fucking leaves the room.
It's a doorway to Nom, but he gets back.
Roger gets, like, the rope wrapped around his leg, like the harpoon gun wrapped around his leg, and gets dragged into the closet where it's apparently Nom.
Because this is a comedy.
Yes. So...
It is a comedy, there's no other way to go around. It's comedy.
So he gets, like, his ass hauled around Vietnam.
Then when he gets back, Harold's drunk on, I think, Jack Daniels.
Yep. He's like, you're back.
And he sees that, and Harold leaves, and he sees that weird painting from before.
Yeah,
and the sun's stuck in the bathroom mirror, so he breaks the bathroom mirror.
He didn't notice this whole time.
No. Inside the bathroom mirror is blackness, so he goes in. No, he gets attacked by hands.
Yep.
Then he cuts them all with a straight razor, goes in to the blackness, climbs down a rope. Then there's a flying skeleton-faced Evil Dead demon who steals his shotgun.
Yep.
Ash twirls it and shoots at him. So he
blows the rope
off. He falls into the water, finds his son in Nam.
Yep.
And gets back.
The kid got dragged into Nam. Like every other person.
Drag me to hell? This is drag me to Nam.
Like every other youth of that time period.
Edward Scissorhands, this is Edward Scissorman.
So,
and he escapes, like, I have my son again, and then Big Ben's back, and he's a zombie.
Yep.
Like, okay, here's the deal.
You didn't kill me back then, you couldn't put me out of my misery. Now I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your son also.
I'm gonna kill your son, unless you kill yourself.
So he's dragging, like, his son around.
Then it's revealed that he's not really real.
Well, like, no, he just can't do any real harm, because, like, he ends up slashing at Roger's hand with a knife,
and
it doesn't do fuck all. So then he's like, you have no power here!
You have no power over me.
and the Ben's like, no, I'll do it, man. I'm crazy. Swear to God, man. He ends up calling his bluff, though, of course. Yeah. And he ends up getting his son back, and then Tanya picks up her son.
No, she picked him up a while ago.
Oh, yeah, sure. Tanya ends up coming by, though, and, like, seeing him outside. And he ends up walking out, and it cuts on, like,
he apparently hooks up with his ex-wife again, and they'll live
the worst, like, shit-eating grin on fucking Roger's
They'll
face.
live happily ever after until the sequel.
I don't even know what the sequel is.
Neither do I. I just know there is one.
We know it exists. That's what matters.
So, what do you give this movie?
Oh god, this one, I give it getting shipped off to Vietnam and fucking at 12 years old. Out of fucking goblins.
I give it 4 big-ass Vietnam zombies.
Yeah.
Out of a bunch of garden implements coming to life. You know what?
No, even better. I give it 3 sexually tensioned encounters with a zombie in a bag.
Yeah.
Out of 10 kids getting dragged off to Vietnam. That's my score.
It's a good score.
Those are both good scores, I feel.
Those
are both appropriate scores.
What could have made this movie better?
Yeah.
Is to set the entire horror film in Vietnam.
Oh yeah.
With Zombie Ben. That would be interesting. Actually.
You should have killed me.
Make it more about that and less about other goofy, wacky hijinks shit.
But then it would have nothing to do with the house.
It doesn't have to.
But it would be called the house.
It wouldn't have to. Why should it?
Because this is the house. I don't even have to sing the rest of the song.
Run, baby, run away. Run, baby, run, baby.
Escape house. Escape house MD.
It's not House MD. The house is...
It's never lupus!
What?
It's never lupus.
I don't get it.
It's a house joke.
Oh.
It's a joke. It's a meme from House.
Of course it is.
Oh my god.
So I've been Mark Tomato.
And I've been a Vicodin addicted doctor named House.
And we'll see you all in the next... Well, I'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah.
Ciao.
I might be there also.
Who knows? Ciao.
Bye later.